Oh, hey, it's Tut with Big Hat Barbecue, and thanks for stopping by. Wouldn't known you were coming. I'd set another beer out for you, but what we're going to do today, since you're here, is we're going to smoke a chuck roast. Some people refer to it as a poor man's brisket. Well, I'm a poor man, and I ain't got a regular brisket, so we're going to use this chuck roast. So let's get started. What I've got is about a 4-pound chuck roast. Just picked it up at Walmart. And we love Cosmos Q products. I've tried some others, and the family just don't care for them too much. So we do Cosmos Q. So what I got, 4-pound chuck roast. It's got some nice marbling in it. And that's what we're gonna season up. So let me angle the camera down for you so you can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna start off with some Cosmos Q cow cover. And we're gonna give it a pretty good coating. This is a big chunk of meat. And I think she can handle it. Get it all the way around. All right, next thing I'm gonna go with is some Cosmos Q Dirty Bird. Same thing. Nice coating. If you haven't tried the Cosmos Q products, you really need to. Old Darian Cosmo, he was the 2015 world champ for the SCA, which is the State Cooking Association. Now, on the Texas beef, I'm just gonna go with a light dusting on here. Kind of like just a light cover of snow on the ground. About so. I'm gonna pat all these in. And the aroma is pretty awesome on these. All right. Now I'm gonna turn it over. We're gonna repeat the process. Cow cover. Good dusting. Dirty Bird. Now he has Dirty Bird, he has Dirty Bird Hot. Darian also has the cow cover, and he has that in the hot also. Now we're gonna go with the Texas beef. Remember, I just want a little snow on the ground. All right, I'm going to let this sit for a few minutes. I got a flap right there. Yeah, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna cut it off. I'm just gonna leave it there. All right, I'm gonna let this sit here and soak this up for about 15-20 minutes. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna go outside and get the Masterbuilt 1050 fired up. We use B&B charcoal. That's all we use. We use the B&B products. They're a Texas-based company, and I'm a Texas-based guy, so that's what we use. If you haven't tried their charcoal out, their lump charcoal, or any of the other wood products, you really should. It burns very hot, burns very clean. It's also the charcoal that the SCA, which is State Cooking Association, put their brand on. So I highly suggest you check out B&B Charcoal. All right, be back in just a second. Let's go get the Masterbuilt fired up. All right, we got the Masterbuilt fired up. It's at 250 degrees. So I'm gonna take that roast, I'm gonna stick it there. I'm gonna take my probe and we're gonna go right in the center, in the thickest part. And then we're going to monitor all right, so we're going to cook for about 5 hours on here. I'll come out about every hour or so, check on it, see what the temp's doing, see if the bark is developing on it. If it's looking a little dry, then I'm gonna spritz it with some water and apple juice, about a 50-50 blend. So hang on, let's get this thing cooking. Be back. All right, here we are at the first hour. Looking good. Okay, we've hit an internal temperature of 165. That's what I'm looking for. So now we're going to take the chuck roast off and we're going to put it in the pan. We're going to add some apple juice and then we're going to cover it with foil, and then back on the smoker it'll go until we hit an internal temperature around 200 or so. So hang on, we'll be right back. All right, so we got it tinted again. Got the meat probe in. Now we're going back on the grate until we hit around 200 degrees, maybe 210, somewhere in there. We'll check it for tenderness then. So hang on, we're almost done. All right, so we got the temperature up to around 208 or so. I pulled it, we wrapped it up in the foil, I brought it in, let it rest here for about an hour on the counter, and we're fixing to take a look at it and cut into it for the very first time. Let me get this camera angle down for you. All right. So we're just gonna, the grains running like so, so we're just gonna cut it right across the center here. Went through just like butter. And there's the product. A nice smoke ring. Just, you can see how they'd call it poor man's brisket. Push down on it, got a little juice coming out of it. So let's give it a taste. Remember, this is with the Cosmos Q, cow cover, Dirty Bird, and the Texas beef. Miniature brisket. It's got a real good flavor to it. Poor man's brisket. Got a real nice smoke ring to it. Nice outside bark. Hey, if you can't afford a brisket, run down to Wally World or your closest supermarket, pick you up a chuck roast, treat it just like a brisket, and bon appetit. See you later.